Hello everyone, this is my film reviews again. I just got back from seeing The Money Monster, which for the most part was like a weird mix between Falling Down, one of my favorite films about disgruntled people trying to take a revenge against society, and a mix of Network with its televised setting and its satirical theatrics. That's essentially what the film was like, and it's the story of a controversial finance advice host who is held hostage by this disgruntled man who lost all of his money putting money into the stock market, and soon they try to find answers and find the guy, part of this trading company, that he lost all of this money. So essentially, it has the sort of premise and appeal of The Big Short, but it's a lot more done in a TV drama, filmic type format instead of like a documentary, which I found was an asset in itself. That was better than The Big Short, and it has also had more suspense elements and some action. But for the most part, the pacing is a little pedestrian for its own good, and maybe that's because the suspense settings. I think that was a little bit of a detractor, and some of the parts about it were quite low energy. For the most part, sometimes you couldn't care what his frustration was until he starts saying it. But I do think Jack O'Connell, who used to be on Skins, really shines in this film, and so does George Clooney and Julia Roberts as the supporting actors trying to help this guy get through his situation, trying to contact through the police, and it's all the hostage scenario, so it works quite effectively. And it also reminded me of another financial thriller that came out a year before after the recession called The International with Clive Owen and Naomi Watts. Now that was more suspense driven, multiple locations. This is pretty much set in New York City, near Wall Street. Um, for the most part, if you like The Big Short but you want to see something a bit more filmic, go with Money Monster. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's a 15, deservedly, for its frequent use of the F word. There's a lot of threat and gunplay as well, occasional moments of violence, and a sex scene.